Welcome to a thumb through session. We're going to just thumb through the new Shift hardback, the Deluxe edition of the Yearbook 2022. A new front cover for the Deluxe edition by the marvellous Clint Langley. Beautiful front panel. Centerpiece with Hal Lauren, and then the cards from Clint, which he did as part of the Kickstarter. Contents are To the Death, Rex and Rule by Simon Furman, Jeff Sr., Andrew Sawyer, Hal Lauren, Lyndon Webb and Lee Milner. Obviously anyone who's familiar with this will know that Simon wrote it and conceived the idea, and it's separated out in the initial release of the yearbook, different titles under pseudonyms to make it seem like they were separate stories, which obviously all came together for the big reveal at the end. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. Next is a Wakefield Winter's Tale by Noel K. Hannon and John Welding. My personal favourite is the Hypersonic Subatomic Super Sci-Fi Symphony by Chris Geary, written and drawn. Absolutely brilliant. Next is the Stardrake of Dumnonia by Alan Langford, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then I Stole This Thing by Scott Morse. Then Techno Freak, the Babushka Gambit. Then The Black Train by Dave Clark and Ian Stopforth, with a whole load of pin-ups and extra examples of the variant art. Beautiful vista, absolutely fantastic art by Hal Lauren for this first chapter. Basically dropped in at the deep end, literally. Got no idea when I first read this, no idea what was going on. It was brilliant. I guess the sound effect should have been a giveaway. Fulp, fulp, fulp. Baloosh. There's definitely Simon's trademark, or one of them. Crack the block. Right, Barry Kitson, Chapter 2. Beautiful artwork. I was a big Barry fan. I did a lot of his Legion stuff years ago. Very clean, classic. Landfill Borderlines. The next one we have is The Key, art by Andrew Sawyers. Although the segue art, as I said, is by Lee Milner. Chapter 4 is Secret History. Lyndon's beautiful art, and the colours by Lee. He's also a wonderful person. We were all of us were at the London the Spring London Comic Con, where there were so many Doctor Who's. It was ridiculous. And I found myself at the table with 4 of them at one point, which was bizarre. So yeah, we had Simon, Jeff, Lee, Ian Stopforth, Andrew Sawyers. Hal was there. Yep, Hal was definitely there. Barry unfortunately couldn't turn up. His dad was ill. Sorry to hear about your dad again. Although Caitlin was there, his partner. Oh, Chris, of course, I think it was Chris Geary as well. So a lot of the people who were involved in the yearbook were at that, and we were doing art during the day, and it was really good buzz the whole time through. Obviously, the whole point of what we're doing with Shift is to push the creators, basically, is to give the creators a forum for their art and their stories and what other disciplines they have, which we'll be hopefully doing a lot more of. There's something potentially interesting that we'll be doing at another Comic-Con later this year if we can get everyone along, but we'll announce that at some other point. Where were we? Okay, we got up to Secret History, and the next is the End of the Beginning, which is what originally where we drew all of the titles together with a big reveal. And of course, at the end of this, we see Killer Tower. Great seeing him back, especially the double page spread like that. Brilliant character created by Simon and Jeff. And here he is. Absolute colourful chaos. It's brilliant. And a lovely pin-up of Lupex by Clint. Next, Chuffing Billy, Automation Hero of the Martian War. Northerner. Aye. Written by Noel K. Hannon and illustrated by John Welding. Now, I think I'm allowed to put on northern accents because whilst I sound like a southerner, obviously, I was born in Middlesbrough and spent the first 7 or 8 years of my life living there. Tell those soft southerners to stop buggering about and send their Martians north. The Billies are waiting. Which reminds me of, in spirit more than anything else, of early 2000 AD stuff that I used to read when I was much younger. Gorgeous pin-up by Warwick. Hopefully we'll see more of Warwick again in the pages of Shift. His stories and art are phenomenal. My favourite title in this is the Hypersonic Subatomic Super Sci-Fi Symphony by Chris Geary. Absolutely bonkers, off the wall. This is kind of why we're doing Shift. It's just to allow this, well, not allow, but it's just to enable this sort of crazy idea and get it in front of people. Brilliant story. Lovely pin-up of Rain by Ian Peterson. Next is the Stardrake of Dumnonia, which I always have problems pronouncing. Written and illustrated by Alan Langford and lettering by the marvellous Rob Jones again. Does quite a reasonable amount of our lettering. That's great. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. There's so much soul in it. There's the original inks for the alternate yearbook, original title of the main, the standard. Next we've got I Stole This Thing by Scott Morse, which is a cracking read, really good. I'm a goddamn tough guy. God damn it. Next, Techno Freak, the Babushka Gambit, which is obviously by the written by Mike Carey, art by Tom Newell, colours by John Charles. Obviously the Techno Freak is John's creation. And he does colours in various different places in this as well. Also a lovely chap. I should just stop saying that, shouldn't I? Everyone we work with, they're brilliant. And lastly, we have The Black Train, written by Dave Clark, art by Ian Stopforth. Again, letters by Rob Jones. So there's little bits of John's colours. We had some time issues there, so John helped us. And obviously Adrian did some work, and this lovely new front piece is by Clint, which he picked out of the story. Fantastic. And when he finished it off. The art, of course, is by the amazing Ian Stopforth, who we've worked with a couple of times before, and hopefully we will a lot more. He's I think possibly his first piece of published work was one of our titles, cover pages in early shift. I could be wrong, but there you go. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Really brings the story to life. This is based on a rather long song by a band called the Mighty Bard, my band, and Adrian nagged me to put it into a story, so here it is. Hopefully it's enjoyable. Beautiful artwork. I do love the stop at the end there. Really powerful. And we've got another gorgeous Chuffing Billy by Ian Peterson. Shift alternate cover, fully coloured. And Clint Langley's sketch cards at the back there. And then the repetition of the inside cover is the outside. And Clint's full cover on the back. Beautiful title. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you want us to do more like this.